Abram and Sarai and Lot returned to Bethel, where they had camped before and where they had built an altar to God. They came back from Egypt with many more animals and riches than they had when they left. But the land of Canaan was still recovering from the drought that had occurred when they left. And the large herds that Abram and Lot had by that time would be too much to feed in one place. And as time passed by, the hired herdsmen began to argue over where each herd should be allowed to feed. And Abram could see that this was going to be trouble. And he was the boss who had to solve this problem. Here's what he had to say. And Abram said to Lot, "Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we be brethren." Abram knew that they had to separate the herds and to different feeding areas, and he didn't want there to be any hard feelings between he and Lot or the herdmen. So Abram gave Lot the very first choice for the best place to feed his flocks. Lot looked this way and that way, in both directions, and he saw that the plains to the south had the most water and the most grass. So he chose to go toward the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, where there were men who were very wicked. We'll hear about that later. Abram was left with what the other direction. And God told Abram that he would make Abram's family a great nation in this land. God gave Abram all the land that he could walk on there. So Abram moved his half of the tribe and all of his animals to the plain called Mamre, in the area called Hebron. Then Abram built another altar there, and he thanked God for his continuing care and his promise.